Alrighty. Hey guys, Max here from Max's Roost. Thank you for joining me. Today I am fucking around modeling in Blender. And I was gonna just make a dragon and all of that. But then I decided, wow, it'd be a really good idea probably to show everyone what I'm doing. So here I am, trying to make a dragon. It's something that is very different, and I'm very much a newbie to this. As you can see, I am currently trying to figure out this. I wish I could, like, merge these together. That would be pretty cool. I don't know how to do that yet, though, so I'm just gonna, I guess, keep on going down. I need to press S to scale. Now, there's an issue. Can I do that with this? So sometimes when I want to scale something, like over here, it works fine and dandy. You can see I made a little bit of gradual scale. This is going to be the torso. However, if I want to do like scaling here, it's like it doesn't want to go. Like, that's not right. But if I do this, and then, well, that time it worked. So if anyone knows why that's the case, please let me know in the comment section, because I have no idea. I wonder if it's because I've suddenly like clicked off of it, because now it's working here, right? But that's kind of weird to me, you know? Oh well, though. I know that Control R, if I select not a face but a vertice, allows me to like add in more, which is kind of cool. It's very useful, actually. Highly recommended if you're starting with Blender. It's really nice. So I hold Shift to select more. And then I'm gonna bring this down here. And I'm going to, I guess, rotate this. I don't know how to add on more. Oop, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to press E. Ooh. I guess pressing this will make it go in different ways. I don't know why it's not exactly mirroring there, though. That kind of works. Yeah, that works. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to the vertice select, because I feel like, oh, I need to be on the right one, don't I? I'm actually, oop, I pressed R and not Control R. That'd be really useful for me. And the scroll wheel is nice, because then you can add more lines. But I feel like I need another line here. So what I want to do now is I'm going to select these areas, and I'm going to not rotate, but do this and R. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. I want to do the opposite of this angle. I want to go boom. So that's weird. Maybe if I scale. Wow, that's not what I want. That is really not what I want. G. X allows me to move it. That actually could be kind of useful. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I wonder if maybe I need to select this instead. I wonder if instead of like doing that, I need to do something like this. Maybe. That seems like I'm getting closer to what I want. I just feel like it's not. I wonder if I could delete this. No, I do want X. I don't want X. I want to delete these faces. Okay, so now I've got a hole here. Can I click and drag these vertices and connect them back up here? That would be kind of cool. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna open Google and see if that's a possibility. Just bear with me. How to connect vertices in Blender. Wow. Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. If I select this, 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 and this, and I select this, 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 and this. Bam. Okay. Wow, that looks bad, but I have a good idea now. What I'm gonna do is I'm also going to select all of this. Boom, bada bing. And I'm gonna press X, and I'm gonna delete these faces. So now we're left with this. I don't know what this bit of wireframe is. I feel like I've deleted that. Maybe I need to also select these vertices. Are these vertices still? They are. These vertices still exist, so I need to select these two and delete them. X, delete vertices. I feel like I definitely deleted these. They still exist. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay, there's one floating here too. I need to just get there. Bam. Okay. Okay, I'm also going to select this, and I'm going to delete vertices. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. I guess because it's connected, I don't want to do that. I just want to get these two, though. Faces. Oh, okay. I just did it incorrectly. See, I'm still learning these things. So now what I can do is I believe if I go here, select these vertices, here, 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 and now I go to this, press F. I feel like that looks really weird. Like on one side it's got that bit of collision. Or I don't even know. It's like it exists at the same time as it doesn't exist. I feel like I'm gonna undo. Maybe let me maybe I'm just doing this wrong. Maybe I don't want to select the corners. I just want to select this. Okay. We're getting somewhere. That looks natural. Can I select these three now and press F there? Wow, I am a genius. This is my first day learning Blender, and I'm already smart as hell. Ah. gonna take a sip of my shake really quick. Good stuff. Peanut butter, banana. Well, now I want to see, this is good because I wanted this to be like a shoulder, but I want to move it a bit. So I want to do this in scale. Ooh, wow, that is terrifying. Sorry for the software gore, guys. That looks better. And if I do this scale and Y, then I can move it this way. So there's an X, Y, and Z axis. That's the difficult thing with working in 3D, is you have to account for all of that. What I might do is I'm going to select this vertice here. Control R makes a line. I'm going to use my scroll wheel to do this. And I'm going to put it here. Now comes the really weird part. I'm going to select all of this. Scale. No. Rotate. Really now. Okay, rotate. Maybe I can do, yeah, okay. Ooh, I don't like how, do you see that corner there, right here? I don't like that. I think it's because I just, that looks weird. Maybe I can fix that in the future though. I'm going to, pressing the wrong button here. Shift click. I guess I could drag like this, can't I? But then it does that. I don't want that. I just want all of this. Maybe it needs to have it all. I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't even know how to even explain what my thought process is though, so maybe not. I feel like I've become very complex suddenly. Okay, that looks okay. I don't like this bit here. I don't know what's causing that. I'll figure it out later though. For now, because we have, if I do shift middle mouse, it'll slide. I've got somewhat of front legs. I want to do the back legs, and I want them to be kind of digitigrade, because I feel like dragons have fairly digitigrade back legs, which is going to be really weird. I almost want to do the same thing as I did here. I want to come out, so Control R. I feel like this works. Okay, and I'm also going to do Control R again. And right about there. Right about actually here. I think that works. Okay, we're going to go back to face selection. All of this. And we're going to press E for extrude. Once I have it facing forward here. Okay. I want it to be, yeah, that looks pretty good. I want to rotate it. Yeah, like this. On the x-axis it needs to be. This still looks really janky, but I'm hoping that it'll get better as I go. And I want to try sculpting too, so do that and scale. And GX. Ooh, no. There we go. That looks nice. I'd like to flatten this a little bit like this way. That looks okay. Okay, so we have this, and now I'm actually going to scale this like this, and this, and oh, okay. This is okay. Now I'm going to select these these four. Sorry, I can't count. And I'm going to do this, scale, like this, rotate like this. Yeah, that looks good. And now we're gonna do extrude. Actually, before I do this, let me... I feel like... that's much better. Rotate. Scale. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Now it's going to be a really... this should be easy part. Tails are just, you know... tails. They're pretty pointy. If I were to simplify this all down... oh, did I do Control R? Yep. Okay. I want to do... just like that. Okay. I want to make this less pointy though, actually. So I think I'm gonna have to be like this. Ooh. That's a little bit better. I'll still have to refine it. Sculpting is going to be the brunt of what I try to do, I think. I just need to get a basic shape down. That's what my thought process is, at least. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Once again, I'm very new to this. So we're going to do... cool. I'm going to undo that. Scale. X. Oh, I think it's because this is the width of the starting thing. I just have to drag this. So GX is to move. Bam. Look at that. I am a genius. And I'm going to do a little bit more here. And I'm going to scale this again. Wow. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to do some of the belly because that's going to be a bit wonky. It's going to be very not so fun, I think. But we are going to figure it out together. Thanks for joining me, guys. So far, I'm having a lot of fun with this, honestly. I need to press G. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Shift, middle mouse button. Got a bit of weird stuff going on here. Okay. Now we are going to do rotate. Okay, we aren't going to do that. We're going to do extrude to here, rotate. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. I think we have to tackle all of this like little bits at a time because it doesn't seem to want to work otherwise. Why don't I, you know, this is, I didn't want to go to the wireframe. I need to go to solid. let me just get the neck figured out and like the head, and then we can go from there. But actually, GX. That messed up a lot. Okay, I'm not going. Can I select all of this? Wait, A is to select all. Duh. GX. Move it just like so. And then shift middle mouse button to rotate. I'm actually going to undo that. GX. There. Okay. Let me think here. I'm thinking that if I want to have all of this stuff go into a kind of second, it's not actually another joint, it's a it's almost going to be like how I did this leg, but I'm going to do the neck. So I'm going to select these faces. I'm going to press X, delete vertices, faces. Nope. How about just X, faces? There we go. We still have some vertices. We have all these vertices in the middle. Let me go to wireframe mode and see if I can clean those up, because that is not good. I wish I could just like see inside easier, like not see the outside. You can see, is there any area I didn't do that? I don't know. I'm gonna select this. See, I gotta be really careful now. Oh, I don't like that. Ooh. Is there a way to hide everything else besides the middle, I wonder? Let me look that up. Google is my best friend. How to hide all faces in wireframe mode. Hide the center. I don't know how to do that, but I'm gonna say, because this is my first model I'm ever creating, I'm gonna give myself a pass. So we're gonna go back to solid mode and let us, now here's an interesting thing. See, I've deleted this bit, right? I'm actually gonna undo that. I'm going to extrude this and then bridge, because in order to, I don't know how to add to a model yet. Okay, so let's do, the head's gonna be like this, and we'll scale it to here. Don't worry, we're gonna make this look a lot less derpy. We're gonna use the vertice selection key. We're gonna select this vertice, Control R, that's my favorite tool ever. We're gonna do this. Bam. Okay, now bear with me. We are going to select, I keep on forgetting that I can actually move this. Okay. I feel like I don't want a radius. I just want to be able to select. Okay. And we're gonna do X, delete faces and vertices. Okay. You see, this is just wonky. So now from here, we're going to do all of this. This. And F is to bridge. Look how nice that looks. Okay, now we're gonna do this, this, F. Okay. Actually, this is where my ingenuity comes in. I'm going to Okay, I'm not as smart as I think I am. That's okay though. Vertices, edges, faces. Okay. This looks very complex, but I swear it isn't as much as I think it is. F. See, that looks okay. This is why I wanted, like, something more like... Oh, that doesn't look good. That looks better. I feel like if I keep on messing with this, I'm gonna mess it up. Again, I should focus on the simplicity because I can sculpt this later. I keep on forgetting that I have the ability to. Okay. In the Mind of Max's Roost, starring Loss of Concentration. Bridge that. Now we just gotta bridge this, which is interesting. Or maybe not as confusing as I thought it would be. Does that work? I feel like that's not right. Okay, maybe I'll just select all of them together and then do it. That's actually better. Okay, so now all we have to do is top of the head and bottom of the head. So I'm gonna actually uncheck clipping. Oh, I know how to do that. Yay. And we're just going to extrude this. Shift, middle button, scale. And then, ooh, that doesn't look good, but that's okay. actually. We might not even need to uncheck this. Look how derpy that looks. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. This is less of a dragon and more of a dinosaur, just because I'm intimidated by wings right now. Let's go into the sculpting. Oh, this is gonna kill me. I've never done this before, so I'm actually now going to bring out my tablet, and I'm just going to test it out, and I'll probably save sculpting for a different day. But here I have my tablet, as you can see. Oh, that's horrible. Is there like a, I want clay, I think. That's how I add things on. Ooh. That is not how I add things on. I think I'm going to have to come back and learn sculpting at a different time. But if you liked this video of me making an abomination, please press that like button. And if you'd like to see more in the future, comment down below, and I'd be happy to. This is actually kind of fun, so I'd like to continue. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic one. Bye.